In 1 week sports betting using OddsJam, I made $8,600. And I know what you're thinking. This sounds way too good to be true. And in this video, I am going to break down exactly what I did during that week and the tools that I love to use that help me make thousands of dollars so that you'll have the exact recipe so that you can copy and paste this strategy and start earning yourself. You see, OddsJam offers an incredible 1 week free trial. So if you can utilize these strategies that I'm about to share with you in this video, it's going to put you on the fast track to success so that you can hit the ground running, making money off of these greedy sports books. So first, I'm going to show you the strategies and examples of how you can make money sports betting. And then I'm going to share with you my dashboard for that particular week so I can peel back the curtain and you can take a look for yourself on exactly how I was so successful. The first strategy that I love to employ, and it is the quickest way to grow your sports betting bankroll, is promo conversions. And so you're going to see various different sports books that offer initial first-time sign-up bonuses, like Caesars. If you wager up to $1,000 and you lose your first bet, you'll receive that back in a bonus bet. Or over at DraftKings, currently as of recording, if you bet $5, you're going to receive $200 in bonus bets. And if you click into those terms and conditions, what you're going to see is that they're going to provide you 8 $25 bonus bets. Now, the first thing that you need to understand is a staked cash wager is different than a bonus bet, right? If you place $25 of your cash onto a bet and you win that wager, you're going to receive your $25 back, or that staked amount back, plus the profits from that bet. But if you placed a $25 bonus bet down, well, again, this is a promo that the sportsbooks are offering you. There's no monetary value behind this bonus bet. So if your $25 bonus bet wins, you're only going to receive the profit from that wager. OddsJam has a dedicated promo converter tool that's going to help you churn through these bonus bets and make yourself guaranteed profit. So we are going to go ahead and go through an example of a $25 bonus bet over at Caesars. I just simply type in the wager or bet amount that we're going to receive for this bonus bet. And obviously, if you have a different type of bet, guys, whether it's a profit boost, a site credit, this promo converter offers multiple different types of options that take care of your bets. So we're going to go ahead and click Convert Promo. And so what you can see right here is our top option is a money line play between South Dakota and South Dakota State, between Caesars and then maybe a Bet Rivers or Sugar House or Bet Parks. Now, what this 72.73% means is that we are going to convert 72% of this $25 bonus bet into guaranteed profit. We're going to place a $140 cash wager over at one of these sports books, and then we're going to place our $25 bonus bet over at Caesars, and no matter what happens, we're either going to make $18 or $22 in change. So with the one-click bet feature, the play automatically pops up for us here at Caesars, and you can see that I can bet with rewards. That's the beautiful thing about some sports books like DraftKings and Caesars. The more that you play on the sports book, the more rewards credits that you can earn. And as you can see, I have almost $110 that I can utilize. So we're going to go ahead and pump in $25. That's what I want to apply to right now for this wager. And so we're going to go ahead and place a $25 wager on South Dakota on the money line over here at Caesars with my rewards credits. You can see that this is going to pay us out $162.50. So we lock in this first wager on South Dakota on the money line, and then over here at Sugar House, I have South Dakota State teed up for $140. Remember, the money that we're receiving from Caesars is fake monopoly money. There's no monetary value behind it. So we're only wagering $140 of our actual own cash on this play. So we're either going to make $158.20, so our $140 back, plus $18.20 over at Sugar House, or we're going to win this bet over at Caesars and make a profit. And this is how you can churn through rewards credits and bonus bets to guarantee your profit no matter what happens. Now, outside of converting promos, my next favorite strategy that I love to employ is arbitrage betting. And that's where we're placing two bets with two different sports books, and we're making a risk-free profit no matter what happens. Because all of these sports books set their odds or pricing on their own, that means we can find inefficiencies at times where we can make risk-free money. We are hedging our bet. So let me go ahead and break down an example to show you exactly how I love to employ this strategy. So here's an example of an arbitrage bet that I locked in guaranteed profit no matter what happens. I placed a bet on FanDuel and a wager on Bet365 for Max Strus over 17.5 points and rebounds, and under 17.5 points and rebounds. Now, no matter what happens, I'm going to make either $6 or $14, whether the over hits or the under hits. So let's break down the math. So over at FanDuel, I bet the over 17.5 points and rebounds for $160 on Max Strus. Over at Bet365, I bet the under 17.5 points and rebounds for $200. So my total investment on both bets combined is $360. If Max Strus goes out and has a tough game, he only scores 5 points and grabs 3 rebounds, well, that's a total of 8. So our under bet will win on Bet365, but our over bet would lose on FanDuel. So we would receive a total payout on Bet365 of $366.66. Remember, our total investment from Bet365 and FanDuel is $360, so we would receive a net profit of $6.66. Now, on the other hand, maybe Max Strus has an incredible game. He scores 19 points and grabs 4 rebounds. That's a total of 23. Well, in that case, our over bet would win on FanDuel and our under bet would lose on Bet365. So if we win this over on FanDuel, we're going to receive a total payout of $374.40. Our total investment was $360 from FanDuel and Bet365 combined, so we're going to profit a net profit of $14.40. OddsJam has a dedicated arbitrage tool that scans the millions of different odds between all the sports books and shows you the biggest discrepancies in the market. It does all the work for you. So arbitrage betting is very similar to promo converting, where you're placing 2 bets on 2 different sports books, taking advantage of the price inefficiencies here and making risk-free cash. Now, the difference here on the arbitrage tool for this team total shots on target, right here, you could see that off of a $180 investment, $80 at FanDuel, $100 on Bet365, you're going to receive just under a 3% return on your investment, so $3 or $8. But again, if you wanted to maybe wager $150 on FanDuel and $190 on Bet365, your profit is going to increase. So the beauty here is that you can just tell the calculator how much you can afford to wager at this time, and it's going to tell you exactly what your profits are going to be, and that's what this tool does with all of the sports books. Taking the time to sign up with all of these books, because we don't really know where the value is going to show up on any given day with these books. You want to have as many different sports books available to you wherever you live in your state or country. Before I even jump into the third strategy that I love to utilize, you can see that with promo converting and arbitrage betting, they really work great hand in hand. Because with promo converting, you want to sign up for all the sports books that's available to you, take advantage of their sign-up bonuses, utilizing OddsJam software, and then once you've exhausted all those promos, now you can jump into arbitrage betting and you're ready to go because you have all of these sports books already signed up with, taking advantage of their promos, and now you can utilize them for arbitrage. Now, the third strategy that I love to employ is positive expected value betting. Again, OddsJam software just scans all of the sports books out there and shows us where some of the sports books are really mispriced or they're very inefficient at the moment, where we can pounce and grab great value. So right here on Jake Gensel to score a goal tonight in the Lightning Blackhawks game, over at BetMGM, a $100 wager is going to pay us $165, where if we place the same $100 wager over at Bet365, it's only going to pay us out $130 in profit. That's a $35 difference off of the same wager size simply by going to a different sports book. So taking advantage of these price inefficiencies, where this tool's main job is to show us where the profitable plays are that have an edge, where we're getting paid out a lot more than what we should. And utilizing the one-click bet feature over at OddsJam is a game changer. So over here for Jake Gensel, I'm going to go ahead and wager $200 on him to score a goal in tonight's game. And just like that, thanks to OddsJam software, it automatically pulls the bet up for us. I simply just input the amount that I want to wager, and we're good to go. Now, outside of placing straight wagers with the positive EV tool, this is the tool that I utilize to build my parlays. So right here on Paul George, over 6.5 rebounds, again, we're getting the best price possible over at FanDuel compared to any other sports book when we're looking at his over 6.5 rebounds. One of the sharpest sports books or most accurate sports books in the world, Pinnacle, thinks that this should be minus 132. So if you think about this like buying a stock, Pinnacle thinks that this should be $132 to purchase the over 6.5 rebounds for Paul George. Another sharp sports book like Bookmaker thinks it should be $120, and we can get this for $104 over at FanDuel. This is a great deal or great value. So outside of Paul George, I went ahead and added Daniel Tice and Anthony Simons over here as well for a 3-leg parlay. Again, we're getting the best price possible. This edge right here that I'm receiving really adds up when we're looking to throw this into a 3-leg parlay. So I'm going to go ahead and place a $50 wager on this 3-leg parlay right here. And with the one-click bet feature, everything is all automatically pulled up and done for us. All we have to do is just input the amount that we want to wager on. And I have supreme confidence in these picks because they all have some type of edge in the sports betting market. And so putting this in a parlay bet slip right here at OddsJam, this $50 wager that we just placed over at FanDuel is going to pay us out $519. If we would have wagered this over at Fanatics, we would have only gotten paid out $439.50. So that difference between these two sports books is massive when this parlay hits. As I mentioned in the beginning of the video, I made over $8,600 in 1 week, and that was between the 15th to the 21st of September. You can see my activity right here below. Now, if you noticed, I didn't just place 3 or 4 bets and come away very lucky. I placed 137 wagers, put up almost $16,000 as my stake value, and brought back a 54% ROI off of this almost $16,000. Won 59% of my bets. Now, I did have a massive parlay hit that I showed you earlier how I love to build parlays. I made almost $5,400 on a $5 bonus bet over at FanDuel. But the crazy thing is that even without this massive bonus bet that I hit on the 16th in this crazy parlay, I still made $3,200 in 1 week using OddsJam. And what's even crazier is the next week I made almost $3,900. That's over $12,000 in 2 weeks. And even if you take away the crazy 5-leg parlay that I hit for almost $5,400, that's still $7,000 in 2 weeks. So the point of this video isn't just to brag to you about how much money that I made. It's to drive the point home that with this software, you can make thousands of dollars in a single week sports betting. And it's more money than I make in an entire month for my 9-to-5 job. If you have any questions at all with any of the tools or strategies that we went through in this video, my email will be linked in the description. Do not hesitate to reach out and ask questions. As I mentioned earlier in the video, arbitrage betting is my favorite type of strategy to make consistent profits off of these sports books. It's how I first got introduced to sports betting over 3.5 years ago. Click this video right here that is a step-by-step tutorial and it's going to walk you through exactly how to execute this strategy. It's going to answer a lot of FAQs and provide you some best tips and tricks so that you'll be on the fast track to success utilizing this strategy.